Eating a whole container of cottage cheese. DJ thought I was pretty crazy. He gave me the craziest look as I'm just digging into a giant bowl of cottage cheese. Nobody is on yet, so we'll give y'all a couple of minutes. And then when y'all do come in, DJ, do you like cottage cheese?
Not really. It's okay.
I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. I like cottage cheese with any kind
One
of...
thing that I think is very interesting is I forgot one of my roommates, he doesn't like most fruits. And we're talking about strawberries, he talked about how he hates strawberries. I'm like, that's crazy.
He doesn't like strawberries?
Yeah, he hates strawberries. That's just a weird palate to me.
Strawberries are probably one of the best fruits.
Strawberries are pretty good. I haven't had one in a while, though. I realized that.
Mango's a good fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry.
I feel like a pretty underrated one is honeydew. I like honeydew. You don't like honeydew?
The look you gave me when I was eating cottage cheese is the look I'm giving you. The fact that you like honeydew.
Don't even. No.
No one likes honeydew. Honeydew. If y'all like honeydew, chime in the comments.
That's crazy.
Honeydew is the fruit that restaurants put in just to fill the space in a fruit cup.
No, that's how I feel about cantaloupe.
Okay, cantaloupe too.
Cantaloupe
and honeydew both. They're just like what they fill in the space with because they don't want to give you too many strawberries or blueberries or the good stuff. All right, y'all. Welcome in, everybody. Oh my gosh, okay. Denise loves honeydew. She said love it. So, okay, I'll give it to DJ. People love honeydew. I guess it's just me that thinks honeydew is just kind of meh. But I don't know what my favorite fruit is. Probably strawberries or mango.
I think mangoes might be mine.
Mango's so yummy. Mm-hmm. Or raspberries are really good too. All righty, y'all. Happy Sunday. You are wrong. Honeydew is a superfood. Okay. I guess I need to start eating more honeydew. I don't know why I thought that. I guess I just thought it was kind of bland. But if it's a superfood, I'm going to get on it. I could use all the nutrition I can get. Alrighty, you guys. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Sunday morning. As I was saying, I came straight from church today. So, yeah. I did not expect. There was quite a bit of Sunday traffic. Austin is like, you never really know whether there will be traffic or not. Because sometimes I feel like on a Sunday, there should be no traffic. But of course, this is Austin, Texas. So even on a Sunday, encountered a little bit of traffic getting from church to here. But it was a great sermon. I felt like my pastor was on a roll. He was being goofy, cracking jokes. By the time we get to our third service, he's just like, it's like me on an overnight. You don't know what he's going to say. You're just like, okay, Torin, all right. He was pretty hilarious in the third service. So, it was a good Sunday, feeling rejuvenated and ready for the week, and excited to get to kick off or kind of, I guess, close the week together, right? We're closing out our weekend. We're kicking off a new week. Sunday's such a great day to regroup, refresh, and just have a moment to breathe. So, super happy to be with you guys. I never work Sundays because DJ was even like, I'm surprised you're here today, because you're normally at church. And I did have to scoot out a little bit early. But I never really worked Sundays. Yesterday, our church was involved in a little community festival. So I had swapped with Chris, and he worked my afternoons. So I could go volunteer with that. And then I'm working his Sunday. So I'm here with you guys, and it's kind of nice. Sunday has such a relaxed energy. Thank you. I think it's Denise. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know. But thank you very much. It was hair washing day yesterday, so that's probably why it's looking pretty fresh. I fully curled it for church this morning, so thank you. I so appreciate that compliment. All right, you guys, today we are doing turquoise. Turquoise. So I actually wore some of my own personal turquoise and sterling silver, so I can kind of show y'all some of the ways I would style some of these turquoise pieces. We are going to be doing later this week for our Shopplessy YouTube, we're going to be doing some shows on styling your jewelry for summer vacations. So if anybody has any suggestions, places they might be traveling to for vacation this summer, let us know so that we can choose which locations we want to do for the video. So far we have a beach trip, a city trip, so think like New York, Chicago, and a cruise is what we're thinking. And we'll show you how to style your jewelry for those different destinations for during the day or then during at night when you're going to dinner. So let me know if y'all think of anything, if maybe you have a particular summer vacation coming up, because I don't know, I'm Beach and cruise are kind of similar. I feel like we could honestly just like style those one way and it would be the same thing. So if we could find one more thought, but I'm like, city, beach, where else do people go on vacation? City, beach, the mountains, but you're definitely not wearing jewelry like in the mountains if you're camping or hiking or anything like that. So anyways, we are doing turquoise. I personally love turquoise. I kind of consider it like a neutral. I wore my pink because turquoise to me looks really great with pink too. It just pops, those colors. It's like cotton candy skies. So get excited for that. Let's talk a little bit about the live stream in general, how you shop. That's what we're going to get to first. Super easy to shop with us. You are going to use, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, you will use the commenting feature. So just like how you're chit-chatting with us, you will comment the word shop with the item number, no spaces. So shop 1, shop 2.
Same thing on YouTube.
Right here. Oh, and YouTube too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, same thing on YouTube. Okay, I thought they had to just ask for the SKU. Okay, so same thing on YouTube. You will also comment shop with the item number right up next to it, no spaces. And what will happen is it's not as if we're going to instantly charge you. I know there's some live stream platforms where you input card information and then when you comment, it's like you instantly get it right now. What we'll do at the moment is we will send you a link to the product. So make sure you're following us because if not, then the link could end up in your spam folder. And so we want to make sure you're getting it because if you go to the website, you're going to see so many products and you won't be able to find what you're looking for because we really do have so much stuff, you guys. That is how you shop. Now, we do have a coupon code that is exclusive to the live stream, you guys. It is LIVE25, LIVE25. You get 25% off everything that you see right here on the live stream, and it's good for 48 hours. After the 48 hours, the coupon code goes away on these items, and it becomes good on the next item. So it's like a continuous cycle. But you're lucky you're here because you will be the only ones to know the coupon code is currently live on these products, all of this beautiful turquoise and sterling silver that we have in today's show. Okay, what do we cover? Shop, how you shop, promo code, free shipping on orders $49.99 or more. So most of the items today, I think you should be able to get free shipping. If not, my girl math just says wait until the end of the show because you're probably going to like something else. They'll add up to be more than $49.99 and then you'll get complimentary shipping. Bam, saving some money right there. And of course, we also have budget pay. If you're familiar with shopping with us on television, you know all about budget pay. This is not a credit card. These are just portioned out payments. So we'll portion out your payments between 3, 4, or 5 months. You'll pay a little bit today and then the same amount over the course of the next 2 or 3 or 4 months. And one final thing, even if your budget pay is like $20 today, but your overall total is still over $50, you will get the complimentary shipping. So don't worry about that. All right, let's get into it. What are we starting with, DJ?
So we'll start with...
Y'all, we've got so much. We've got all these rings. I looked over and I was like, it looks like we don't have a lot. But it's because we have so many rings, so many fun turquoise rings for you guys. And it is kind of like festival season. So if you do any kind of music festivals, even like country concerts, rodeos, these are going to be the kinds of pieces that you want in your jewelry collection. They're so fun. Some are going to be more petite, but we definitely have some really nice kind of vertically placed statement pieces that would be so fun for festival season. So we are going to start with one of those more petite pieces. Actually, this will be, besides a pair of stud earrings, this will be the most petite piece of the show. This is going to be featuring your Blue Moon Turquoise. Now, all of the turquoise in today's show is Blue Moon Turquoise. So if you do like the veining and kind of more of that character, right? When we're looking at Sleeping Beauty turquoise, it's just going to have that pure robin's egg blue. You're going to see like a solid color. When you look at Blue Moon Turquoise, every single piece is going to have its own unique character and personality. So what I have on my finger right now compared to what you're seeing on the screen, those are even different because every single piece has its own unique veining and markings and honestly personality. So it's like every single piece of jewelry is its very own one of one. And I love that about Blue Moon Turquoise. It gives it so much character and charm. And all of these pieces are also going to be done in sterling silver with some really intricate sterling silver work and designs surrounding these pieces. So if you love sterling silver, it might be nice to kind of incorporate in. I always talk about how I wear a lot of sterling silver. So I'm wearing some of my sterling silver bangles today. Including just like, I wanted to wear some of my turquoise, but you can incorporate those sterling silver that you already own and love with the Blue Moon Turquoise pieces set in sterling silver, just to give you a little pop of color. So this piece right here, you're going to be getting 1.5 carats of your Blue Moon Turquoise. It is a 3-stone ring, so that central stone slightly larger than the 2 side stones, all done in actually an oxidized sterling silver. So that's going to basically kind of give your sterling silver a little bit of like a shadowing. So if you see here, it kind of has that shadowed effect, and I really like the braiding that we see, or the twisting almost that we see as you move down the sides of the band. You do have a split band, and that band is going to split, kind of come to a V, but you've got this really nice braiding look, and it honestly gives it a very designer appeal. Say I've got my designer jewelry on, and this is going to have kind of that similar designer appeal right there with that kind of twisting, braiding, almost looks like a roped look on that. I got to give some shout outs. We have tuning in from Facebook, Dan and Lisa. Hi, Dan and Lisa. Or wait, who's Dan and Lisa? I don't know. Saying hi to Dan and Lisa? The host Dan, maybe? That is from Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Amelia. Amelia said you have beautiful things. Yes. Oh my goodness. If anybody is new to Shop LC, I'm glad Amelia chimed in, because we do, y'all. We have so many beautiful things. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook. I think Miss Nancy might be saying hello to our host, Dan. So hi, Nancy. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Y'all, truly, the live stream is really fun. If y'all tune in often on the television side, I do encourage you to utilize the chat feature here. That is what distinguishes us from the TV side of our broadcasting. Is in the live stream, we are super casual. So y'all will notice if I have friends, call them friends. Our live stream crew is like a little family here. We have people who pop into the live streams all the time. So if we have some of our live stream regulars pop in, we'll be catching up, we'll be chit-chatting, we'll be bantering. So feel free to join in on the chit-chat. But also, this show is tailored to you. So if you're looking for a pendant and you're like, hey, I can only stay for 15 minutes, can you move to a pendant? We can do that, and then we can come back to the rings. Whatever it is, it's tailored for you. If you want to see 2 rings side by side because you're trying to make a decision, we can do that also. So use the chat section. Now, this ring, oh my goodness, you guys, I just realized we have a full size range. We are 5 all the way through 10, okay? So we have this for everybody out there. All my petite fingered friends, we got you covered. The bookends are good to go. Now, your start price on this is going to be $39.99. We're going to take that down to $30, and then you'll have 3 budget payments of $10. That means you can get this home for $10. Like I said, this will be your most petite piece. So if you like things that are a little bit more on the dainty side, a bit more petite, a bit more understated, this is going to be the ring for you today. So that will be Shop 1. Shop 1 for your 3-stone Blue Moon Turquoise ring. And all the turquoise we're showcasing today, I think I already mentioned it, but it will all be Blue Moon Turquoise. All right, so we're going to continue on. Like I said, we have a lot of rings to bring you guys. We're going to mix in a pendant. Okay, I love this, you guys. It is an arrowhead. Kind of reminds me of being a kid, and I don't know where we would do this, but I feel like we go on a field trip, and everybody would want to get these little arrowheads. Do y'all remember? They're like, I thought they were like genuine arrowheads, but then again, I was a kid, so maybe they weren't. Do you remember that, DJ, going to like museums and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Like the little arrowheads? Those were like real, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're like little fossils or something kind of. Okay, so this is an arrowhead design. So it's giving you kind of that throwback design, but it's kind of elongated. I love these elongated looks, and we're going to have quite a few elongated pieces on this show. I don't think we have an arrowhead ring. Oh, we do. Ooh, exciting, you guys. Look, we actually have a corresponding ring. That's exciting. I think with an arrowhead. Would y'all wear it pointing outward? I think it. What do y'all think? We're not to it yet, so we can make a decision. Huh, I can't quite decide. I think with the point outward. We're going to see how we feel about it. Okay, so here's the arrowhead pendant. Now, this will not come with the chain included. It is all done in your oxidized sterling silver. So you could slip this onto a sterling silver chain that you own. Maybe you have a rhodium over sterling silver chain that came with a different pendant. Maybe even just a silver tone chain. I always say when we have standalone pendants, never let the fact that it doesn't come with a chain limit you from purchasing something you love. And I say that because when you get pieces at this price point, y'all, you will find a way to wear them. Believe me. Do not let, oh, I don't have a chain. Don't let that slow you down. Don't let that get you to not purchase the pendant, because you will find a way to wear it. And chances are you already have a chain that will work. Like, majority of the time you have a chain that is going to work with this item. So this is going to be a 2.9 carat blue moon turquoise. It's a pear shape placed into that arrowhead. So you kind of see, you kind of see how it comes to a point there, really kind of enhancing the look of the overall arrowhead design. Now, the sterling silver that's making up that arrowhead-like structure, that is hammered. So you're going to have texturing all throughout, and then even on the bail, it's almost as if you have an inverted, more petite arrowhead. Y'all see that? And that is also textured. That's going to have a more petite hammering effect on the top, on the bail. Here's the size of the bail. So it is quite large. So you could absolutely, with that one, you could possibly do a neck collar. So if you've seen like the stationary neck collars that hold things up in place, I feel like you could likely do that with this pendant because the bail is quite a bit larger. Miss Donna wrote in, do you have any turquoise necklaces with gold trim and chain? So in today's show, we do not. I will say, if you go to shoplc.com, traditionally not the blue moon turquoise, but you will find items with Sleeping Beauty turquoise that are done in gold. I have a ring that is Sleeping Beauty turquoise that's done in gold. We should have some necklaces done in gold. Let's see. Get my ShopLC app. Where is my ShopLC app? Actually, I'm just going to look turquoise up, and then I'm going to look for gold and see what we have for you guys. Okay, so yeah, it's all going to be your Sleeping Beauty turquoise that will be done in gold, okay? And they're mostly going to be, you have good rings but need necklaces. I don't know. You know what? Okay, we have a pendant. I will say we have a Sleeping Beauty pendant done in 10 karat gold. That is on sale too. It's $314. It's a 5 karat Sleeping Beauty pendant done in gold. So we have that one on the web, done in gold. Majority of what we have in gold is rings. So this one has diamonds with it, and that one's in gold. So yeah, we have 2 Sleeping Beauty turquoise pendants in gold currently on the ShopLC website. So go check those out. I don't know if you're wanting something kind of with more detail, or if you're good with, you said gold trim and chain. So I think those, even though they're a bit more simplified, they don't have kind of all the metal work, might be something that you're looking for. So go check that out, Miss Donna. And of course, let me know if you have any other questions. I could also give you the item number, but the blue moon turquoise specifically, we tend to do in sterling silver. And then the Sleeping Beauty, you'll see in a more wide variety, some in sterling silver, but oftentimes in gold. So here's your arrowhead pendant. Again, you're getting nearly 3 carats of your blue moon turquoise, and then all of that sterling silver surrounding it. It is a nice prominent size. I'll measure that out for you right quick. So from bail to base, you're actually looking at 1.5 inches. So that is a nice size. And I include the bail on this one because the bail is so beautifully done. Like, it really does actually move with the design of the pendant. It's not just holding it in place, right? Sometimes the bail is just a little loop holding it onto the chain, but in this case, the bail is actually part of the beauty of this piece. And here's that corresponding ring, if y'all want to see how those work together. Now, like I mentioned, remember, every piece of our blue moon turquoise is going to have its own personality, own veining, own coloring. That will be shop 2 for your pendant.
Earrings.
Ooh, moving into earrings. Okay.
Oh,
the matching ones?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all, we have a whole set of the arrowhead design, which is really cool. I'm super excited for that. Okay, so your arrowhead earrings. I was about to take both off. I'm like, I'll just take one off. The arrowhead earring, they do come with a little silicone backing. Now, it's a fish hook, so you don't actually need the silicone backing. But if you want it just to kind of add that added comfort, it's nice to have. And honestly, you guys, with these silicone backings that this comes with, I would use these on some of my studs because they're really comfortable. If y'all haven't tried earrings with silicone backs, oh my goodness, so comfortable. I really suggest that. So here is the arrowhead earring. I'm going to measure this arrowhead because it is quite a bit smaller than the pendant. So top to bottom, about 3/4 of an inch. Wouldn't y'all say? Yeah, about 3/4 of an inch. These are a bit more petite. I actually love the size of these. I kind of wish we had a pendant in this one. Don't y'all love that size? It's just really cute and fun. Kind of a playful look. So you're getting 3.4 carats in total on your arrowhead earrings. Now, with anytime you're looking at earrings, whatever carat weight you see in the description, you're going to divide that by 2. So when you see the 3.4, it's not 3.4 per ear. And I always like to tell people this because I think sometimes when you're looking at, like, let's say diamond studs, for example, and you're looking at 2 carat studs, you're like, oh, 2 carats per ear. That's 1 carat per ear. So I just kind of like to say that because I think it's something that could be a common misconception. And I always like for everyone to feel informed when they're doing their jewelry purchasing. Miss Donna wrote, how do I buy? Oh, Donna, yes. Okay, so you did the shop too. So check your inbox on Instagram. I believe you're shopping on Instagram. Check your inbox on Instagram, and you should have a link that you can click to, and it will take you right to our website. Don't forget to put in the code LIVE, LIVE25, and that's going to get you 25% off. So make sure you put in that coupon code. And if you have any questions through the buying process, if that doesn't work, if you haven't gotten the link, we could also tell you the SKU number if you want to go to the website. DJ, what was the SKU for the pendant we just did? Okay, so that pendant, Donna, we'll write it in the comments.
She's on Instagram, right?
Yes. So we're putting that in for you. So that then you can just copy and paste that if you would like. You could put it straight into the search section on shoplc.com, and that is how you'll buy. We have so many people joining us. We have Ikram, Fergoso, it is Miranda. Hey, you guys. So many people tuning in. That makes me so excited, especially on a Sunday, because I know it's one of those days where you're recuperating from the weekend. Maybe you're getting prepped for the week, going grocery shopping. I was just talking on the phone with a friend. He was like, yeah, I'm about to go to the grocery. I'm dreading it. I was like, why don't you just go tomorrow? I feel like Sunday is such a not great day to go to the grocery because everybody's doing that, right? Everybody's trying to prepare for the week, go get their groceries, and it just feels like mayhem in the grocery store. Now, as I'm wearing these, the longer I have them on, I'm falling more and more in love with them. I love the size. I love that arrowhead shape. They are just adorable. Take a peek at those on. I love them. What do y'all think? Aren't they just like such a fun size? These would be really easy for everyday wear. You could put these on with jeans and a t-shirt. By the same token, you could also dress them up. But I really just love them in a casual way. I feel like I would throw these on day in and day out, with a cute little sweater. Maybe you're going to church. But also, I really like the idea of just denim cutoffs and a cute little t-shirt or whatnot. Maybe you're on vacation wearing them with a little sundress. Endless possibilities. Denise, yes, the code is LIVE25. So LIVE25. That is your coupon code. 25% off with that code on everything you see today. So exclusive to the items on our live stream. I do believe there's a Mother's Day sale going on the web. So if you're shopping the Mother's Day sale, there's a separate code for particular Mother's Day sale items. DJ's also putting that in the comments. Thank you, DJ. He's putting that in the comments for us, that coupon code. Okay, so these are our adorable little arrowhead earrings. I love them. I hope y'all love them just as much. So far, I know we're only on item 3, but I think so far these are my favorite. I just think they're so cute. So fun, great for all ages as well. These will be shop 3. Now, if you want to create a set, these do match perfectly with the pendant that we had before that was shop 2. So we do have a bundle and save option where you could get the earrings, the pendant, and the ring that we just did. Now, I'll tell you, it's always worth a try because sometimes we get in these little loopholes where somehow, some way, they allow us to stack our Live 25 coupon code on top of the bundle and save option. So you end up getting like 10% off and then 25% off. So sometimes it doesn't work. It's like a 50-50 toss-up. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes we wiggle our way. There's some kind of little loophole and we're able to bring you that deal. So I always say just try it, right? It never hurts to try. We were talking about this actually yesterday. So my good friend at church, she works in like the merch area. So we have like, different branded merch for our church. If you want to rep the church, like a hat or t-shirt or whatever in the community. And our pastor wrote a book, and she said someone came up to the little merch station and was just like, can I just have a book for free? She was like, I can't give a book for free. Like, that's not my call to make. She's like, well, can you ask someone? And she was like, okay. And I guess the lady waited a while. I mean, it never hurts to ask, but it's just like, wow, it's quite bold to just be like, can I just have one? Like, what? I don't know. I don't know if it's because it was a church, but it never hurts to try coupon codes to ask for, you never know, right? Maybe the church would have had like a little pile of books that they could give on donation for someone who really needed it. You never know. So it never hurts to ask, but we're a new church, and so we didn't have that, but it was interesting. All right, now we are coming to the final piece in this Arrowhead collection. Y'all gotta let me know. Are you loving the pendant, the earrings, or the ring? Or are y'all loving all three? I'm still in love with the earrings. I like the dainty charm. But here is the final piece of the collection. And the ring has just a very... So here's the thing, is our designers are always knocking out of the park. They're always going above and beyond. So they could have very much so simplified this ring and just had the arrowhead. And then what they could have done, I'm going to become a teacher for a minute, is they could have just done the arrowhead and then had your sterling silver band, right? And that would have looked fine. But what they've done is on each side of your arrowhead, they've done these little almost horseshoe loops. So it's like you have a horseshoe on each side, kind of carrying you into that band. And then you get into your traditional sterling silver band, working its way around the finger. But I love that we start with these little loops. So it just gives you a bolder look on the finger. Really love the presence of this. And sitting it next to the pendant. Yeah, okay, so the arrowheads on these are almost exact. The pendant to the ring, the size of the arrowhead. Let me flip it the other way so y'all can see a little better. See, those are exact. So the earrings are more petite, but those are exact on the ring. Move some things around to try to stay organized here. Okay, so you're getting 2.65 carats. So I believe the pendant was 2.9 carats, so it's slightly larger. You're getting 2.65 carats on the Blue Moon Turquoise on the ring. But here's that detailing on the band that I was talking about, how you have kind of those arrowhead designs on the side, like these little loops. Gives it more character, more detail. Now this one we are not starting in a size 5. So for my petite fingered friends, I would point y'all so far towards shop 1, where we did have a size 5. This is actually starting at size 6, and we're going up through size 10. That was originally available to size 11. 11 is sold out. I want to tell y'all something. Anything on the website that y'all see that has that little bell that's like sold out, what you can do is click on that bell and put your email. There's never a guarantee that we'll get it back, but just in case, put in your information. If we do get it back, maybe someone gets it home and they're trying to match it with something they already own and it doesn't work and they send it back, or maybe they order a 9, or maybe they order a 10. No, maybe they order 11, they really need a 10, they send it back. Hey, we could get an 11 back. So just if it's returned doesn't mean that it's like damaged. So it's always worth it. I've done that on a couple items. I haven't lucked out yet, but I have put in my email for a couple items, ring that little bell, and put in my email to see if we get something back. Linda Guerra wrote 39. 39. I wonder if you're asking, maybe you're asking for a price point. I'm not sure. Oh wait, you know what, DJ? What was the price on the earrings? I think I forgot to mention that. I can get so distracted talking sometimes, you guys, I forget all about the pricing. So the earrings are priced at $79.99. So we are going to bring those down to $60. Ooh, with 4 budget payments, you're actually going to pay $15 to get home the earrings. Now the ring, was the ring $69.99? Okay. Take your coupon code. That will bring you to $52.50. $52.50. I'll right around $50 to get home this ring. Can y'all believe that? And then you have the option for budget pay. So that'll get you to like $13 or so to get this home. Here's the thing that I always like to mention when it comes to our turquoise pieces done in sterling silver is this kind of jewelry, this Southwestern flare jewelry is expensive. If you are in Denver, if you're like Aspen or Breckenridge or Santa Fe, if you're in any of these kind of Southwestern towns, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, Rio Dosa, any of those places, this kind of Southwestern flare jewelry, maybe you're in Arizona, Phoenix, Scottsdale, the other place, Sedona, all the Southwestern flare jewelry, oh my goodness, you guys, it's so expensive. Like, it is so outrageously expensive. And also just anything with Western flair, like, people underestimate it, but like Cowboys got some cash, okay? So like Southwestern or Western flare jewelry in general, it goes for a lot of money, okay? Especially when we're getting a lot of sterling silver as well. And all these pieces have some nice heft to them when it comes to the sterling silver. I see we have Isaac in the chat. Hi, Isaac. How was your weekend? This was my church outfit, Isaac. I'm very casual for church today. I was volunteering, and I was on the social media team, so I was all over the church kind of taking pictures and videos. So I'm pretty casual for church today because I was like bouncing around doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that and doing that. So casual church day. Some days I'm dressier, some days I'm more casual. That's the great thing about our church, though, is it's come as you are, you know. I forgot my badge to get into the building here. And I guess, because I do never work Sundays, the security guard on duty today, he was like, I've never seen you before. And I was like, I'm a host. I was like, I'm on that wall over there, my picture, like, if you want to look to see. So I'm like, I need to get in the building, like, I need to go work. He looked, he said, oh, okay. And then I was like, yeah, I just came from church, so I forgot my badge because I didn't bring my work bag. I just had my normal purse. He was like, you came from church, why aren't you more dressed up? I was like, well, my church is pretty contemporary. Like, you can kind of wear whatever. You can, you know, I mean, I'm wearing a sweater. It's not like I'm wearing a t-shirt. Although I have worn a t-shirt, but it's just one of those come as you are churches. So anyways, the ring was going to be shop 4. Isaac, let me know how your weekend's been. How were your tips? How's work? You got to give us all the inside scoop on your weekend. We missed ya. They asked, where is your mom? Are you lost? What? Isaac, I don't know what you mean. They asked, where is your mom? Are you lost? Oh, the guard at Shop LC.
Oh.
That took me a second. I wouldn't put that past anyone because I probably do look quite young. I'd be like, what's she doing here? Is she supposed to be here? Okay. That actually cracks me up because my pastor, y'all, he looks like he's about 12 years old. I sent him I sent a picture yesterday to my mom because we had been at that charity event, and afterwards, you know, my pastor performed, and we went and took a picture with him, and my mom was like, Torrin just looks so cute, because he just looks like a little kid. Like, he literally looks like he's 12. But he's an amazing pastor. Okay, so we have these stud earrings with feather detailing. Now, these do have a disc back. Love disc backs. I want to see if we could use, remember how I was saying you could possibly use the silicone backing? Let's see if we could use these on the studs. Oh, Isaac. Yes, way to go, friend. Oh, yeah, you can. Bonus. Y'all, if you get the arrowhead earrings, you're going to get the silicone backings included. And you could put these on anything, and they're so comfortable. Like, my favorite earring backing has always been the disc back, because I feel like it really firmly plants the space, helps to firmly plant the earring on the ear. But the silicone backing is really lightweight and comfy, so that's a thought. Okay, yeah, Isaac, I got it. That just took me a minute. I'm functioning slowly today. I'm pretty tired from getting up early for church. Okay, Isaac said I made 35 yesterday, only 10 today. Okay, but you still have time to work today, right? Aren't you on your break? 35 is good. Okay, go Isaac. Go Isaac. Ooh, ooh. That's a good Saturday. I'm happy for you. Okay, so the fun thing about these earrings is you can kind of wear them however you want as far as where you have the feather placement. So I think right now, I have the feather towards the ear. Now, if I wanted to, I could place it at the bottom. You get a little loop at the top. There's different ways that you could wear these to kind of for your personal preference. That's what I'm trying to say. You could wear the feather outward with the little loop above the ear. There's a variation of how you can wear them, and you can kind of see that here, right? Like you could have the feather on this side with the detailing below. You could have the feather kind of at the bottom. You can kind of position these however you would like in your ear. And then I love that. I love kind of having a little bit of creative freedom, right, when it comes to your jewelry. And I love that for our shoppers too, because I see y'all in our VIP Facebook page, and sorry if I don't comment more often on the VIP Facebook page. I honestly only have Facebook on my iPad, and I don't get on my iPad very often. I don't have it on my cell phone. So when I do, I try to comment to you guys, and I always go check it out. But I don't get to check it out. I don't get to see it as often as I can. But when talking about how to be creative with your jewelry, I get so inspired by you guys, because when y'all are on that Facebook VIP page, Shop LC VIP page, and I see the way y'all style your jewelry and get crafty with your jewelry, I am always just like blown away at how exciting it is and how creative y'all are. Because I'm like, I would not be that creative. I try to be, but I'm not that creative. Oh, I did want to mention, do y'all know what's happening tonight? Do y'all know what is happening tonight? Any guesses from, let's see, 6 to 8 and 11 to 2? Do y'all know what's happening here at Shop LC? I will not, it's not about me. Something else. Any guesses? Isaac said, I spent like $7.50 on the dollar auctions. Isaac, you are building your collection right now. Oh my goodness. Cotton Candy and Friends said, hello, Laura. My name is Jessie. Nice to meet you. Hello. Our first comment from YouTube. Yay. You guys, we just added YouTube Live to our lineup. So I'm so excited that you commented. Thank you. Denise, turquoise jewelry looks fabulous with black and white. Anything just sets it off. 100%. Denise, I'm right there with you. I feel like, I don't know, but like turquoise to me goes with anything. But I can see what you mean. Like anything black and white, that pop of color from the turquoise is so fun. I love it with any solid though. Like I love turquoise with pink. I don't know. But like I said, I think it might be my southern roots, my western roots, or like kind of cowgirl roots. I feel like turquoise is a neutral. Like I would put turquoise with almost anything. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi. I love it when you all say hi to each other. It's so fun. Make a new Facebook account, Maureen Lasters. Yeah, I got locked out of my I didn't get locked out of it, but I can't remember my password, so I'm only logged in where I'm logged in. I don't want to lose it for good, so I'm just like, I just won't mess with it. All right, same pricing on these earrings. Now, we're looking at 3.7 carats in total. You'll have a round on each ear. So you're going to get 1.85 carats of your Blue Moon Turquoise on each ear. And again, they're not going to be twins. They're going to be sisters. So that is something to think about when we're looking at Blue Moon Turquoise. And I'm going to show you these two studs together so that you can see what I mean. Because getting into kind of how the Blue Moon Turquoise, each and every stone, it has such a different variance in just the way you have veining and coloring. So here are those two together. And see what I mean? They're sisters, but they're not twins, right? They each have their own personality, their own character when it comes to the coloring in the stone. So price point on these, we are doing $69.99 to start. After your coupon code, it comes down to $52.50, and then you're going to get 4 budget payments. Oops. Bringing you to $13. $13.12. So under $15, you guys, to get home a pair of genuine Blue Moon Turquoise earrings done in sterling silver, you guys. That is the craziest thing here about Shop LC is we're not cutting any corners. So we're not giving you Blue Moon Turquoise in, a mystery metal. We're not giving you Blue Moon Turquoise in a stainless steel. Though I love stainless steel jewelry, I'll say I have a Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring in stainless steel that I absolutely love. One of my favorite pieces that I've bought here at Shop LC. So it's always good to have those options, but you're not having to sacrifice. We are doing Blue Moon Turquoise in sterling silver and you can get it home for $13. That is the Shop LC way, you guys. So those stud earrings, which are actually the last pair of earrings of the day. We only have 2 pairs of earrings. We had the dangling arrowhead, and then we have the studs. Those will be our only 2 pairs of earrings for the day. Here are those options. What are y'all, Team Dangle or Team Stud? I'm voting Team Dangle, but I want to know what y'all think. Which one are you? Dangle or stud earring? Okay, what do we got next, TJ? Gosh, our air is up as much as it can be, but it's gotten cold in here. Okay, we've got another vote for Dangle. Oh, ground me for not voting. Yeah, I didn't get to vote with them yesterday. My mom and my grandma went to vote. And then my grandpa actually got to go vote right after he got off work, too. He made it off in time, but I did not make it out to vote yesterday. Do make sure that y'all are voting in your local elections. That is what really impacts your life the most. I do always usually vote. Thank you. My mom's coming to my defense. She's like, she normally always votes. Okay, so next we have our first bracelet. Yay. Okay, I'm excited for bracelets because I purposefully wore my bracelets today so that I could show y'all how I like to layer sterling silver and turquoise. So this is going to feature not only your blue moon turquoise, but also white buffalo. So you're getting both of those stones, which go hand in hand together, right? If you were talking about Southwestern Flare, you're going to be talking about white buffalo and blue moon turquoise, like synonymous together, right? So these are going to be, your central stone is going to be kind of a cushion, elongated cushion, almost rectangle with your blue moon turquoise. You can see that right there. Then outside of that, you'll have 2 ovals of your white buffalo, and then moving even further, you'll have a more petite oval done in your blue moon turquoise. So you kind of have this altering look where you go from blue moon turquoise to white buffalo to blue moon turquoise. This is a great way to, what's the word I'm trying to think of? This is a great way to, almost want to say like, tie in your blue moon and your white buffalo. So say you have like a blue moon ring and you have a pair of white buffalo earrings and you want to tie those together and just create this entire like showcase of Southwestern Flare jewelry. A bracelet like this can really tie everything together. And again, I forget who was saying it. Was it, let's see, who was it? It was Denise. Yes, Denise said that the blue moon looks great with anything black and white. That white buffalo, that will look really good with anything black and white too. That's not going to have the pop. I know, Denise, you're talking about like the pop of color, and I'm all about the pop of color. But if you want something a little more subtle, and that's just going to like cohesively match with like the blacks and the whites and the neutrals, the white buffalo is really great for that. Now, this is actually going to have a toggle closure, and I really love that it's a textured toggle closure, okay? So you've got your 3 toggles here. It's going to adjust from 6.5 to 8 inches, but look at your toggle insert. That is even twisted, which I love. That speaks to quality, right? So I'm going to slip this onto the wrist. I'm going to put it at the 6.5 inch spot, and there that is. And I am just going to layer this up with my own personal bangles. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? I mean, I always like a wrist stack. Like, if y'all saw me yesterday, I think I had, out and about in the world, I had 4 bracelets on one hand and 3 on the other. I like a wrist stack. I like to layer up my jewelry. I like to mix beads with bangles with bracelets like this. It's all about mixing and matching and having fun. I'm going to pull my bracelets up a bit. Let's see here. Isaac, your person will lose by 1 vote. Don't get my mom started, Isaac. She is all about voting. You could be that one. Isaac over here is hilarious. Isaac said white buffalo is my girlfriend's nickname. Isaac, I'm telling you, Isaac needs to do a comedy show. An Instagram live comedy show. I would tune in. Okay, yeah, isn't this so cute? It's so cute layered. Here's your little toggle, which I actually love when we have toggle closures because I love the dangling portion. I think it makes it very feminine, dainty. It just adds a little bit of fun to the jewelry. So I love a toggle closure not only because it's adjustable, right? So if you aren't sure about your bracelet size, or if you're trying to gift someone something, a toggle closure is great because it gives you that variance, right? It can go from 6.5 to 8. You have those 3 options. Yes, so cute. We have lots of people saying how cute. We have bronze kissed melanin. Bronze kiss melon. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Very cute. I know. Isn't it so cute? And it perfectly goes with like probably a wrist stack you already have. And if you haven't created your little wrist stack yet, I want you to go in your jewelry box and look at what bracelets you have. Get a bangle, get a bead, put a few things together, have fun with it. I love creating little wrist stacks with the different bracelets in my collection. Isaac, are you back Tuesday morning? Yes, I am back Tuesday morning. I am back Wednesday afternoon. Tuesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. And then I will not be with y'all next Saturday because I will be celebrating Mother's Day. So I will not be with y'all on Saturday, but I'll be with you Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday in the AM, Wednesday in the PM. And we'll see. Maybe I'll fill in for someone if they need it anytime throughout the week. I'm always happy to do that as well. Okay, Isaac, I want a diamond ring for $25. Ooh, Isaac has been on a roll on the dollar auctions. Y'all, if any of you have never tried the dollar auctions, I can't say much because I have not tried the dollar auctions. But again, I work here. So like I'm surrounded by this all the time. And if I got on the dollar auctions, I know myself, I would be hooked on the dollar auctions like Isaac is. He won a diamond ring for $25. He said, now I need to find a girl that wears a size 7. Well, you're in luck, Isaac, because size 7 is like the most popular. Size 7 is the most popular ring size. So I have a feeling you're going to have luck. You're going to meet a girl. I know you're going to meet a girl, but you're going to have luck and she's going to wear a size 7. Isaac, no one used Panera. I'm going to get a Pepsi tonight. I've got a Dr. Pepper from Panera from the Sip Club, but I got this at $1.15, so you're in the clear. Go to Panera and get your Pepsi, Isaac. Okay, so in total, y'all, you're getting just under 20 carats between your white buffalo and your blue moon turquoise. That is massive carat weights. I love the way this sits on the wrist, whether you did want to create your wrist stack like we were talking about, or just wear it on its own. And the great thing about these pieces is when you wear them on their own, you could put this with a little black dress and really dress it up. But like I was saying earlier, you could also wear jeans and a t-shirt and kind of create that funky look. With the jewelry featuring our blue moon turquoise and our white buffalo, it's not just Southwestern flair, it's also kind of the bohemian, the off the beaten path. The ladies out there who don't necessarily like the traditional cut gemstones, they don't necessarily like a bling or a sparkle, they like a little bit more of kind of the natural look, right? These are the stones and the styles that are going to really lean into that natural look. Now our starting price on this one, grabbing the calculator, is going to be $229.99. After our coupon code, that is going to bring you to $172.50. So $172.50, and then you have 5 budget payments. So you'll be paying $34.50 to get this home. This is not a baby bracelet, you guys. This has some major carat weight, all done in sterling silver, and you're getting it home for under $40. That will be shop 6. What is everybody up to this Sunday? Is anybody doing anything exciting? Oh, we're going to laugh. I have the overnight. Yes, I do. Miss Pat said, are you on tonight? I have the overnight. So I will be back with you guys on the TV side at 2 a.m. with Sean. It is always Monday mornings with Sean and Lauren, unless I'm out of town or Sean's out of town. We love our Monday mornings together. We always have a blast. It's just some of my favorite shows. Honestly, some of my favorite shows. Yeah, Sean and I, we have a great time together. So I will be on tonight with Sean, 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. So I'll be back. But after this, I'll be off at 4. I'm going to speed home. And I have leftover tacos. I made tacos on Friday. And I've just been munching on them all weekend long. And you know when you just have some really yummy leftovers and you're like, I can't wait to get home so I can eat my leftovers? Because literally I came in here eating my cottage cheese for lunch. I was trying to think when I was leaving for church this morning. I didn't have much time, and I was like, okay, I don't have time to make a salad or anything. Got to get to church, and then I got to get to work, and I'm not going to have time to stop for food. So I just grabbed the entire carton of cottage cheese and half of an avocado, and that was my lunch. So I'm going to be very excited at 4 o'clock to go home, get comfy in my jammies, eat my little leftover tacos, and then take a nap. And then come back and be on the overnight. And nobody guessed. Oh my gosh, you guys. I need y'all to guess what is happening tonight, 6 to 8, 11 to 2. There's no way y'all haven't heard. What would y'all like? I think this is, I'll just say this. It's something that everyone is going to be very happy about to see between 6 to 8 and 11 to 2. What's happening at Shop LC? We're going to freak out. Y'all are going to freak out. I've had no one guess so far. Ooh. Mystery Masters, we had Chili's Fajitas. Yum. I love Chili's Fajitas. These are just homemade tacos, but I did go all out. I did seasoned ground beef. Really good ground beef. Diced tomatoes, lettuce, sauteed peppers. I got the tortillas from H-E-B. They're like Chipotle tortillas, queso chips. I grated my own cheese. My mom will be very happy about this because buying grated cheese, y'all, is one thing that if you're trying to be less toxic, they have to put a lot of stuff on the cheese so it doesn't stick together. So my mom's been grating her own cheese. I grated my own cheese on Friday for a fajita night. So I'm getting there. I'm like, if I can do little steps to slowly be healthier and get rid of toxins, I will. So I grated my own cheese and I was very excited about it. What else do we say? Isaac, new pope. No, Miss Pat Perkins, cottage cheese and fruit. I like cottage cheese just with an avocado, little avocado bits and cottage cheese. Y'all, come on. DJ, do you know what's happening tonight?
No clue.
At Shop LC, 6 to 8, 11 to 2?
No clue.
Oh my gosh, how is this information not like going wildfire? Y'all, someone returns tonight from 6 to 8 and 11 to 2.
Someone returns?
Mm-hmm. Someone is returning. Someone's returning.
Oh!
Do you know?
Hunter?
Yes!
Hey!
Hunter is returning tonight, 6 to 8, 11 to 2. I know everybody has missed him. My mom, all home show. No, not a home show. I won't be on 6 to 8, 11 to 2. But everyone's favorite male host will be on 6 to 8, 11 to 2. Hunter is back, you guys. I know y'all are all so excited for that. He will be back. So get excited. I know everyone's going to go crazy. Yep, Isaac guessed it. Hunter. Yeah, he's back. He's coming back. I don't think he'll be here very often, but he will come back. Occasionally, he'll do some shows. So I don't think for good, but he'll be here. He'll be here and there, just occasionally. So I'm sure he's excited. Y'all know Hunter. He loves talking with you guys. Okay, so next up, we're getting into another kind of big, bold piece on this next ring. And don't let me forget, you guys, when we do afternoon shows, we're going to do our wish at 3:33. So try to remind me. Instead of 11:11, we'll be doing 3:33. Okay, so going in to, Isaac, yes, Isaac said tell Lindsay to come back also. I sure do hope in time Lindsay will be able to come back. We will all keep Lindsay in her prayers. Miss Pat Perkins returning. I thought he moved and took a job in home sales. He's not going to come back all the time. He's not going to be full-time host. He's just going to pop in and do some shows here and there on the side. So I'll just be doing it for fun here and there, hanging out with us when he can. Okay, so back into a statement piece. This is going to be, you guys, 5.75 carats of blue moon turquoise in this rectangular styling. Where did I come up with octagon? Sometimes I'm just saying things. Rectangular styling. This one, though, of course, this showstopper is the blue moon turquoise, but it's all about the sterling silver work. I love these pieces because I love seeing the sterling silver detailing. This has this really neat, like almost crown-like prong setting, and then it has braiding around, beading around. I mean, there are layers, 3 layers of sterling silver detail and sterling silver work surrounding this ring. It is just so cool. So, looking at this, now you have your blue moon turquoise. Here's what I'm talking about, that crown prong setting. It's almost like a crown or like a fence kind of moving around your turquoise. And then you have the braiding on the outer edge or the inner edge. And then here we have the beading. So you see the beading in your turquoise. You have kind of this claw prong on the sides. It's really unique. That outer edge alternates between kind of a some beading, some claw prong setting. Very unique. You have 3 layers of detail. And then also what we've done here, you have a split band, but the split band is textured. So you get so much detail in your sterling silver alone. And I can show you this up close and personal so you can see all of the detail in that sterling silver. Oh, Isaac said, have a great day. I have to head back to work. I will try to pop in. Isaac, have an awesome day. I hope you make more. Let's hope that you make more than 35 today in tips. Let's beat yesterday, okay? We're going to be hoping for even more. So here you go. And then measuring this, you're looking at just under an inch, about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. I am including the sterling silver in that measurement because it is so detailed. All right, so sizes 6 through 10 are available on this one. It would make a great middle finger ring too. When we're looking at these more elongated statement pieces, you could easily wear these on the middle finger. Isaac said, if Lauren leaves, I'm moving to QVC. Ms. Pepper, because I already watched HSN and QVC, but now I watch Shop LC all the time. ShopLC.com, huh? Isaac 36. What is that? What are these? People keep guessing these numbers. Beautiful ring. Yeah, this one's really nice, isn't it? Okay, so have an awesome day, Isaac. I hope that you have a really great rest of your day at work. I'm excited you got to pop in. I really appreciate you taking the time to kind of coordinate your break so you could say hi to us. Okay, we're starting at 100. We're going to bring you down to 75, and then 5 budget payments will bring you to $15. Is that $15? Wait. $15 on your budget pay. Why did I have to recalculate that twice? I don't know. What? Yes. $15 on your budget pay. Wow. Y'all, you're getting this massive ring for $15 on budget pay. We are entering into the second hour of our show, so if you're just now tuning in, budget pay is not a Shop LC credit card. It is a 0 interest, 0 credit check payment plan. We portion out your payments over time, and you can just pay those out. So you'll pay a little bit today, plus your tax based on your state, and then you'll pay the rest over the course of the next 4 months, the exact same amount every month, no penalty fees, nothing like that. Budget pay is the way to go, all the way. I buy everything in budget pay. So this will be Shop 7. Here's that split band too. I want y'all to see how it's textured. Shop 7, lucky number 7. We got some really unique pieces, you guys. Y'all are going to get so excited. Okay, coming up next, we have, this is actually that piece that I was just saying is really unique. It's going to be a really different take with your Blue Moon Turquoise. So, here it is. I'm so excited for y'all to see this. Okay, so this is actually featuring a sterling silver butterfly in between 2 Blue Moon Turquoise stones. So you have 2 oval Blue Moon Turquoise stones. Those are each going to be 1.15 carats on those ovals. And then those are framed with 2 layers of sterling silver. Now it's almost as if we take these ovals and we're attaching them to this gorgeous sterling silver band. Now the oxidized sterling silver band is going to have this nice kind of Aztec pattern. So we're going to see some altering between kind of some, what would we call it? Like a diamond shape and then a round made up in this oxidized sterling silver. But in the middle of that, you have this adorable butterfly. 3-dimensional butterfly right in the center and then the blue moon on each side. It is just such a sweet detail. I have not seen something like this with Blue Moon Turquoise. I've not seen a butterfly. And I think the butterfly It makes it dainty. It makes it feminine. It's taking it from the Southwestern look and just making it very whimsical, right? I was saying it's kind of, when we get into the turquoise, we're getting into more the whimsical, the off the beaten path kind of jewelry. I love this. This and those arrowhead earrings are probably my favorites of the show. Look at how adorable that butterfly is. Have y'all seen something like this? Trying to get it in focus. There you go. Oh my goodness, I love this one. I'm going to measure top to bottom. So the blue moon on the top is slightly smaller than the blue moon on the bottom of your butterfly. Okay, I adore this one. I'm trying to make sure we can really show it to you with its full potential because this is just such a special piece. Let me see if I can hold it on the ring holder. There we go. Maybe that helps get it to focus. There's your butterfly. Now, the detailing goes to about halfway down the band, and then you just have a classic sterling silver band. Okay, Miss Pat Perkins wrote in, she said, pretty ring and very different. Yeah, it is so unique and different having that butterfly there right in the center, kind of the focal point. And then it's like the butterfly is surrounded by the blue moon turquoise. So it's almost like the butterfly is just flying through the sky, right? Flying through that blue color. So pretty. We have sizes 6 through 10 available on this one. So if you are like me, you have a more petite finger, I would use it as a middle finger ring if you traditionally wear a 5. And being that it's vertically placed, that is going to elongate your fingers. It's going to give us those lovely supermodel fingers that we all want to. And then also what it's going to do is it kind of, since it becomes like a focal point of the hand, it looks really nice as a middle finger ring. So we're starting out at $69.99. Brings you down to $52.50. Okay, $52.50, and then 4 budget payments on this one. So we get to $13.12. $13.12 will get this home to you guys. This is one of those pieces that I'm like, just try it because you will see it in person. And whether you are a traditional Southwestern flare jewelry person or you're like, I've never really been into it, not so much my thing, this ring speaks to everybody. That little butterfly detailing is just so different. I'm going to pull the chair up so y'all can see. It just is so different, and it's very feminine. I'm all about feminine jewelry. That will be shop 8. Shop 8 for our butterfly ring. Okay. Ooh, okay, we are moving to a pendant now. So we've had, my goodness, quite a couple of rings in a row there. So we are going to move to a pendant. This is really cute. So this is actually another combination utilizing both blue moon turquoise and white buffalo. And if I'm correct, I believe those two can come from the same mine. And so oftentimes we will see these two utilized together. Now, the shape on this is very reminiscent of the Southwest. Like, this is the iconic image for the Southwest, and it really just digs into that Southwestern flare feel. So this is going to be a cactus design. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? It is a cactus design made up of the alternating ovals of blue moon turquoise and white buffalo. So the white buffalo almost has this like Dalmatian look. That's kind of how I would almost describe white buffalo. It's like a little bit of this like Dalmatian-y effect. So here's the pendant. I'm going to, actually first I'm going to measure it, and then I'm going to put it on my neckline. Oh no. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That's just me being goofy. All right, top to bottom, you are looking at 2 inches. And again, I measured from bail to base because your bail is completely textured in your sterling silver. That is a statement piece, you guys. 2 inches. That's even bigger than the arrowhead. The arrowhead, I think, was 1.5 inches. So you're getting even more length on this one. You are getting over 5 carats between the white buffalo and the blue moon turquoise. And then, of course, they have beautiful detailing. Again, kind of that crown-like placement holding them in. So they're placed into like this crown of sterling silver surrounding each of those stones. Oh no, I've got one of my little backings. Put that over here. Let me get this onto my neckline for you guys. Okay, here this is on the neckline. Isn't that so cute? 2 inches of genuine gems. I love the look of this. This is one of those pieces that I'm like, this is not just Southwestern flair. This is more like funky, fun. If you have like a granddaughter or daughter that's in her 20s or 30s and she is going to country concerts or music festivals, or is just like, no, I'm not really into like the traditional gems. She wants something that's like very fun, different. This is that piece. This is so fun. Fun's the best word I can think about. I actually love cactuses. A few years ago, man, I actually just until now I forgot I had this. But when I lived in Dallas, I had found on Instagram this girl who made like clay, kind of clay earrings, and I had her make me some pink hearts that were done in clay, and then I had her make me a green cactus with like pink little flowers on it, and I love them. Like I love cactuses. I think cactuses can be really fun, especially in the summertime, right? I love it on the pink. I love everything on pink though, so I feel like that's not even a fair suggestion. But this would go with anything. If you wanted to be kind of hip with it, I don't know if that's the word. I don't even know if people say hip anymore. But if you wanted to wear like a fun graphic t-shirt, maybe a band t-shirt, and then throw on the cactus, I think it would just look funky and fun and different. So here this one is. Your price point is starting at $89.99. We're going to bring you down to $67.50, and then you got 4 budget payments. So you'll be coming to $16.87. So $16.87, under $20 to get this home. This is, I think, I keep saying this is my favorite piece of the show. First it was, well, if I can pick a ring, an earring, and a necklace, I'm going with the dangling arrowhead earrings, the butterfly ring, and the cactus necklace. I've got 3 favorites. What can I say? It's too hard to pick favorites. It's like having kids, I guess. I don't know. But you can't have a favorite. Our pastor was telling a funny story today. He was talking about how before they had their second son, he was talking to another pastor who said, yeah, it's really great if you're able to, take your kids on like individual parent trips, like where they go just with, either father, son, or, mom, dad, and one child, just to have like that individual bonding time once a year. And he said, well, we quickly realized like once a year is not going to be feasible once we had our second son, so we do 5-year trips. So every 5 years, they'll take one of the sons on a trip. So he said the first 3 for their 5-year trip, when they turned 5, the first 3 all wanted to go to Disney World. So they've done 3 Disney World trips. And he said their 4th, he was like, yeah, but economic times are changing. So poor little Banner, by the time he turns 5, we're just going to put some Mickey ears on him and take him to the park and tell him it's the happiest place on earth. And it was just hilarious. He's like, yeah, there he goes. Banner, go have fun, go play. But yeah, that was just a random side note, because I was literally laughing out loud. I was laughing out loud a lot at church today. Like I said, when you get to the 3rd service, our pastor's throwing in the jokes, just being funny. Okay, so here's your cactus. Went over the pricing. Yes, Miss Pat Perkins, this is awesome pricing today. I can't get over it, because we are talking about genuine blue moon turquoise. Blue moon turquoise. And then we're talking about genuine white buffalo. And then we're talking about sterling silver. So you're getting top quality goods for such incredible prices. And I just have to tell y'all, if y'all went into a cute little boutique, and I am all for shopping small. I really am. Shop local when you can. Shop small when you can. But if you went into a little boutique and you looked at a piece like this, it would easily be $100+. Truly it would. So these are the pieces that I recommend definitely getting from Shop LC. Support local on things that you couldn't find at Shop LC, right? Like, you know, sometimes I have cute little embroidered clothing or different things. But something like this, y'all have come to the right place at the right time because this is so fun. All right, that will be Shop 9. Shop 9 for your pendant. Now, I mentioned it on the previous pendant. I forgot to mention it here. This will be a standalone pendant, okay? So the chain will not be included. So you will just want to put this on any sterling silver, rhodium over sterling silver, platinum over sterling silver, silver tone, whatever you've got, stainless steel. Anything in a white tone will look great. I love what Miss Becky once said. You know, when I first came here, my goodness, over a year and a half ago, I would just kind of sit in and watch different live streams and learn from the different hosts, the way they would handle their live streams, different pointers. And I love that Miss Becky would always say with pendants, if you don't have a chain, use a ribbon. And for the Blue Moon Turquoise pieces or the Southwestern pieces in general, y'all, if you have like a leather cord or even a suede rope, these look really nice on that. It does give it more of that kind of whimsical, kind of hippie look when you put these on like a suede rope and then just tie it. Make sure you're getting a really nice knot. You don't want to lose your pendant. But it gives it a really different look. So that, again, is a way if you want to dress these items down, put them on like a cord, right? You can get, literally, you guys, I was looking online one time, you can get a black cord for so little on the internet. I was like, we need to be selling cords because I don't think, let me double check. Last time I checked, we did not have cords on Shop LC. Oh, look, that popped up right now. That's funny. Okay, cord. Oh, look, we do. Y'all, look. Love it. We have a brown leather cord for $14.99. We have brown, black, and white. Ooh, y'all, the white cord with the white buffalo being in there, that would look so cute. Oh my gosh. What? I love that. The white cord. I love it. That's kind of a cool way to go. Y'all might want to consider that. Get those cords. All you have to type in is cord on the search bar, and you'll see you have the option between white, black, or brown leather cords, and they're $14.99. So if you already own some of these Southwestern Flare pendants and you're just wanting to change up the vibe, I would go on there and get one of these cords. That is such an affordable way to completely change the vibe of your jewelry. If you just want to kind of dress it down, maybe you are leaning into just like casual summer, I'm going to throw in some jeans, throw in some shorts. Oh, there we go. Miss Pep Perkins said, I've seen them at the dollar store. Well, heck yeah. Okay, go check it out at the dollar store. It might not be, I think our $14.99 ones are genuine leather, so if you want genuine leather, check those out. But you can get the jewelry cords at the dollar store. So go check that out if you just want a really like affordable alternative. You want to get one of these pendants. You don't want to spend a ton of money right now. Go to the dollar store. Go check that out. See if you can make it happen. Let's do it. Go. Head on over. All right. Price point on this one. Did we already do it? Yeah. Right? No, maybe not. $67.50. $16.87 on budget pay. So under 20, we'll get this home to you on budget pay. This is going to be Shop 9. Shop 9 for the cactus pendant. And go check out that cord. I'm telling you. Go check it out or check out your local dollar store. See what you find. I was literally just today seeing on Instagram a reel, or maybe it was yesterday, that was like beauty finds at the dollar store. Like literally at the Dollar Tree. And they had some great stuff. So you never know what you'll find at your little local Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is the best in my opinion. I used to like the 99-cent stores too. I don't think we have very many left in Texas, but I enjoy the Dollar Tree. So that is Shop 9 on the cactus. Now Shop 10, we're bringing in another statement ring. This is actually the first big oval we've seen today. So we had the arrowhead, we had the rectangle, and now we're bringing in a really beautiful oval. We're gonna have two oval options today, so when I get to the second one, I'll be sure to kind of show y'all the difference between the two. Now, if you love jewelry that sits high up, you are going to fall in love with this ring. This, I gotta just show y'all first, just before we even get into the details, how high this sits on the finger. Because that will kind of be a game changer for anyone. So this is the Royal Hunt ring, all done in sterling silver. You're getting 6.2 carats of your Blue Moon Turquoise. Now, this is an Indian artisan crafted piece. We're gonna have sizes 6 through 10 available. Okay, 6 through 10 available on this one. But this is a game changer, or this is a deal breaker, because some people love something that sits high up off of the finger. Some people don't. They don't want jewelry that's going to get in the way. They like things that are more smooth to the finger. So letting y'all see this first is going to be like either a I'm in, I love it, or a, I want to see the other oval in a little bit, okay? Look at how high this sits on the finger. Oh my goodness. Now, I love jewelry that sits high off the hand. I think there's a time and place. Now, obviously, this might not be something you wear every day. Look at the sterling silver work. It's really neat, you guys. So, you actually have, so remember we called it the Royal Hunt. You actually, it kind of makes me a little sad. I don't really want to call it that. I'm going to call it the Sweet Deer ring. So, each side of the band, you have a deer. And I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all see his body. There's his little head. You actually have a deer on each side of the band. You have flowers up around his horns. And then just beautiful filigree work surrounding that band. Look at all of this detail. Look at all of that. And then this is where your deer is moving down the side of the finger. You have this deer. And this is substantial, you guys. That is something I have to say with all these pieces today. This is substantial sterling silver. So like your gram weight in sterling silver, this is not flimsy. This is some sturdy, substantial sterling silver. Look at that. I really want y'all to be able to see that deer, and I don't think it's gonna focus the way I would like it to. Very unique piece. I understand now why we're calling it the Royal Hunt. It makes me sad. So we're gonna call it the lovely deer. So, a deer. A female deer. Okay, sizes 6 through 10. Now, it was starting at $99. We are going to drop this down to $75, and then you're going to have 4 budget payments. So your budget pay on this is going to come to $25. It can't be $25. No, I did that wrong. 75 divided by 4. $18.75. Under $20 to get it home. Now remember, that's your budget pay. Portioned out payments, no interest, no credit check. But under $20 to get it home. And I understand on some of these, we do have a 30-day joy guarantee. And I kind of understand on some of these, like say you're trying to match up your pieces. To me, all of these Southwestern pieces are very interchangeable. You can mix and match. I mean, you could wear a ring on each hand. You could have earrings. Like, they're all very interchangeable because we are kind of leaning into the whimsical. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. It's about getting creative. It's about having fun. So I could totally see, though, if you're like, ooh, I really want to get a ring to match this pendant. Maybe you get it home and you're like, it's just not vibing. Those two pieces aren't vibing. Maybe you're just like, okay, I think I want to turn it because I want to get the ring that, like, really goes perfectly with the look I have in my head. We do have that 30-day joy guarantee. So for 30 days, you will have easy returns. So that's always just a nice little comfort, right? Like, okay, I don't have to stress. I have 30 days. And I know, too, sometimes, like, y'all, I'm the queen of returning things to TJ Maxx and Marshalls because I'll be shopping and having a blast. And I'm like, okay, this, and this. And then I, like, get home and I'm like, I probably shouldn't have bought that. I probably don't need another floral dress, right? Probably don't need that. So a couple days later, I'll be back. I'll be like, is anything wrong with it? I'm like, no, I just bought too much. I just need to save money. I don't need another floral dress. I need to cut back a little bit. So I'm the queen of that. I get it. Maybe it's just one of those moments where you buy something and then you're like, probably shouldn't have done that. But a lot of times, y'all, especially on the live streams, we will get like the last in stock. So when it's the last of the last, I kind of encourage people, if you love something, go ahead and get it, just because here at Shop LC, things do sell out quickly. Now, we are about to do our 333 wish. So this is newer. So if you're not familiar, anytime I'm on the live streams, on the morning lives, we will do an 11:11 wish. So at 11:11 for a minute, I have been raised, my mom always told me when you make a wish, you're saying a prayer. So when I blow out my birthday candles, I'm saying a prayer. And when I see 1111 or different numbers, it just like kind of gives me a little reminder. Ooh, you should pray. You should talk to God, because we have the access, right? That's something I love, is knowing that we can talk to God anytime we want. So we decided not too long ago, I think it was Isaac who said we should do the 333. So 333 in about 40 seconds. Everybody, there's power in numbers, right? Collectively, we'll all pause. You can say a wish. You can make a wish. You can say a prayer. You can just kind of do some deep breaths. Maybe you had a really stressful, maybe you just had a really stressful weekend, or maybe you're heading into a really stressful week and you just need to recalibrate. This is the time to do that. I think we all need that time sometimes. And so I just encourage everybody, take that moment to breathe, pray, whatever it is, maybe you meditate, whatever it is, to recalibrate for the week that is to come. So here we go in 2 and 1. Okay, hopefully y'all got through. Y'all have about 20 seconds left. I have to say thank you to Cotton Candy and Friends, who said, Lauren, you have beautiful eyes. The Lord has truly blessed you. Thank you very much. That means so much to me. Thank you. My mom and dad both have light eyes, so I just got the combination of those two. But thank you. Yes, I do feel very blessed by the Lord in so many ways. Having a great family, getting to work here at Shop LC, being able to chat with y'all. I feel very blessed in many ways. So thank you. That just made my Sunday. That was a very kind compliment. S.N. Jeweler said, hello, where is your shop? So we do not have a physical shop. So Shop LC, and we're getting so many new viewers through YouTube, through social media. So it's exciting to have you here. Welcome, S.N. Jeweler. We are not a brick and mortar shop. So Shop LC is actually a home shopping channel. So we have a home shopping channel. Think the classic home shopping channel. We have a channel on cable television. I think for some people it's on their basic cable. We have a home shopping channel that airs 24/7. We are the only home shopping channel that does not do any reruns. We are 24/7. And we have decided to move into the live stream space as well. So we do that in our other studio. This is actually our old television studio, where we do a daily live stream 7 days a week from 10 to 12. And then again from 2 to 4. So no brick and mortar, but you can find us at shoplc.com. That will be where we have all of our items. And I mean, we have fashion, we have beauty, we have home decor, we have loose gems, we have everything. Loose gemstones, we have jewelry, anything you can think of. I always tell my friends and family, go to Shop LC and just type it in the search bar, because chances are we probably have it at shoplc.com. So thank you for asking. Yeah, we are all on your airwaves and on your internet. That is where you can find us. So that ring, that was shop 10 for our big, bold height. This is your mountaintop moment ring, okay? That is a mountaintop of blue moon turquoise. That is what you are seeing in this ring. I love all the detailing. I do love the detail of the deer. To me, deers are very peaceful and serene. So maybe it just kind of brings you some of that peace and serenity when you're wearing this piece. This will be shop 10. Shop 10, okay? Yeah, we already did the pricing for that. I always forget. I talk too much and I forget. Okay. What do we have next, DJ? Hey, DJ. Okay. Ooh, yes. I've been looking forward to this. So we have 2 pieces like this that include, so we've had our pendants that did not include the chains. Now, this one does not include the chain, but it includes something better, okay? Take this one off real quick. And not necessarily better. I shouldn't say better, but it includes something different and unique that I think y'all will really appreciate. So this pendant is actually going to come on. Oh no. What? There we go. Okay, thought I had it stuck. Sometimes that happens. Okay, this pendant is actually coming on a beaded necklace. So y'all, oh my goodness, I can't wait to get this on my neckline. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you are literally in this piece, and we're gonna look at the carat weight for the pendant and then the carat weight for the necklace, but you are literally getting 76 carats of Blue Moon Turquoise. Can y'all believe that? 76 carats. Okay, so you have your 20-inch beaded blue, actually, okay, no, sorry, Royston turquoise. So the beads are going to be Royston, the pendant will be Blue Moon. Now those colors go really nicely together. The Royston is going to have a little bit more green or teal tones, and then the Blue Moon will have a little bit more almost of that Sleeping Beauty kind of pop of bright, vibrant turquoise. So 20 inches on the neckline. Now you're going to see some variance in how we can style this necklace. So slipping it on with the pendant, you have a lobster claw closure in the back that will be done in sterling silver. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. This is so fun, funky, awesome. I love it. But y'all know, I've been like in this beaded jewelry frenzy. Every time we have anything beaded, I'm like, y'all need to get beaded jewelry. Y'all will love beaded jewelry. It's so easy to mix and match. You can layer up your beaded jewelry pieces. So this one, when you have the pendant on, it's going to have more of a V shape on the neckline. Now here's a little trick, a little tip. Your pendant is actually a little hinge. So you can open that pendant up, slip it right off, and then when you have just the beaded necklace, it's more of a rounded look on the neckline. And see, this is when you more dress it down. It becomes more casual. So you have two completely different looks in one. Now, you could also put this onto a sterling silver neck collar, onto a sterling silver chain. So you have the option to get really creative with this piece. But I love that you're getting the beaded necklace included. Now, you can see what I was meaning. The Royston is just ever so slightly more teal, and the Blue Moon is a bit more vibrant blue. See what I mean? Like sky blue, teal blue, Caribbean Ocean blue, okay? So, DJ, can we scroll down just for a moment? I want to take a peek at the size of your Blue Moon. So this one alone, the oval, is going to be a 14.2 carat turquoise stone, 25 by 12 millimeters. Gonna measure that for you in inches. I know y'all love, I know y'all prefer to know things in inches. I know for me, millimeters, my mind doesn't work in millimeters. So with the bail included, 1.5 inches, the pendant alone, just over 1 inch. But you've got some really nice sterling silver detailing. You kind of have this like, again, you've got a braided edge. You've got some texturing here, almost like etchings. So these pieces really, like they're artisan crafted pieces. And they really have that very artistic look, that craftsmanship. Like you can see just everything that was kind of etched and done in that sterling silver to really take it to the next level where you do feel like, oh my goodness, I would see this in a boutique jewelry store. I would see this in Santa Fe or Aspen or one of those places where you traditionally see Southwestern flare jewelry. But what I love about this is if you're like, not really feeling the Southwestern flare today, I just want something casual, I just want a fun pop of color, that's when you literally take your pendant, remove it, and you just have a fun beaded necklace. And like y'all, for me, I would wear this with a t-shirt. I would throw the beaded necklace on with a t-shirt. It just adds a really nice pop of color. I've been very interested in getting more beaded jewelry, and beaded turquoise might be my first stop because I'm loving the way this looks on the neckline. I almost wonder if we have a Royston turquoise beaded necklace on its own because you're getting 62.5 carats of your Royston turquoise alone, and then we're adding the 14 carats of Blue Moon. And they do really beautifully complement one another. So that is going to be, price point wise, starting at $239.99. Bringing you down to under $200. You're going to come down to $180, you guys, for 76 carats in total. Now, that is 62 carats of Royston in your beaded necklace and then 14 carats on your Blue Moon. But you're getting 3 options. You can wear this on its own. You can wear it with the pendant. You can wear the pendant with sterling silver. So really great options on that. $180, and then you're going to have, I believe, 5 budget payments, which will bring you to $36 to get it home, to try it on, to fall in love in person, because there's just something different when you get to hold the jewelry, try the jewelry on, and really fall in love. It's one thing to see it, you know, on the screen, to see someone else trying it on, but then when you get to wear it and enjoy it, you can really fall in love. Or maybe you're like, yeah, I love that on Lauren, but it's not really my style. And that's okay too, because there are things that I will try on that I'm like, man, I really love this. I want to get this for my grandmother, but I don't necessarily feel like I would wear it in my everyday life. That happens sometimes. So this is going to be shop 11, okay? Shop 11. Remember, no spaces. You will comment shop with the item number, no spaces, and we're going to send you a link to your inbox. We are making it through. Cotton Candy and friends. No, I am not. I am born and raised in the church. I was baptized as an adult. My parents just let me make that decision, so I got baptized, I believe, when I was 29 or so. And yeah, very highly involved in my church here in Austin, Texas. So yeah, that's my faith journey. Okay, this ring, I think, is actually the largest piece the largest ring. I should correct myself. Not the largest piece, but the largest ring of the day when it comes to vertical placement. And there's like a little hidden symbol in this one. So this is our Blue Moon Turquoise snake and flower ring. So again, there's so much detail in the sterling silver. And with this one, you actually have a snake. So you're going to have 4 of your Blue Moon Turquoise stones moving down vertically on the finger. You will have a snake slithering through each one of those Blue Moon Turquoise stones. So at one end, you see his little tail, you see his body, and then you have his head right here. You have a little face, actually. You can see his eyes worked into the sterling silver. So much detail. Then on the sides, where we kind of move into the band, one side you're going to have 2 petite flowers. The other you'll have 3 petite flowers. So this is just one of those pieces where I'm like, oh my goodness. Our designers outdid themselves because there's so much attention to detail. I'm going to come show you up close on the hand. I'll also kind of point out the details there on the screen so you can see the way that snake moves. Exciting news though. I have to tell y'all this first. We have a size 5. Full size range, 5 through 10. So petite fingered friends, we're back, okay? I think we've only had 2 rings. This one and our first one, shop 1, that came in a size 5. So this is going to give you 2.8 carats of your Blue Moon Turquoise between those 4 stones. They will alter or vary in size slightly as you make your way down the finger. I'll measure it right quick for you guys. We are looking at 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches from top to bottom. And I want you to see, it's one of those ones that's so hard to show the details. Y'all can see the flowers. There's the head of your snake. It slithers through each stone, and there's its little tail. Isn't that so unique? And like, even if you bend your finger, it's totally fine. I've had rings before where I couldn't bend my finger. You can bend your finger with this because the band does get thinner towards the back. So you are good to go. You have full flexibility in your fingers. So looking here, in case you weren't able to see it, up close, because I know sometimes our focus on those cameras isn't the greatest. Here's your snake. You actually have his little eyes here. His body wraps all the way around. Here is his tail. Here are your 3 petite flowers in sterling silver and your 2 on that side. I mean, this is a nature-scape. It's a nature-scape done in sterling silver. That is pretty incredible, right, you guys? You're getting a full little nature setup in your sterling silver. I love it. Oh my goodness. So sizes 5 through 10. Price point on this, I'm shocked I'm saying this. And I guess the pendant was more because it had the beaded necklace included. Y'all, this is starting at $89.99. So at $90 to start. Taking our coupon code off, it's going to bring you to $67.50 and then 4 budget payments. So you're paying a total, or not a total, but you're paying a budget pay of $16.87 today to get this home. $16.87 will get this home to you. What? I'm so excited, you guys. $16.87 to get this home, to try it on. Under $70 to own this outright. And I love the way it's not just like straight up and down. So it really kind of adds more to that organic, artisan, handcrafted feeling. The fact that there's a little sway and movement in your sterling silver. All right, this one will be shop 12. Shop 12 for our snake and flower ring. How sweet is that? That detailing is really, really cool. A little sip of this Dr. Pepper. Okay, I did not realize I was extremely thirsty over here. Sometimes I start talking so much, and then I'm like, whew, okay, I need to take a sip of something. Oh, your purchase feeds. Yes, Ms. Pat Perkins, that is a great question. Do you know what we're up to, DJ, on your purchase feeds?
I don't know. Let me check it fast.
I feel like last time we were at like 48 million. We've got to be well beyond that now.
Oh, we're definitely past that for sure.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know, if y'all aren't familiar, I'll let y'all in real quick on what your purchase feeds is. I know we're getting so many new viewers, and so this is something that I definitely do like to share. So your purchase feeds is an initiative that we have here at Shop LC. And what we do is for every single item that you purchase, we are going to donate a meal to a child in need. So we do that in India through Asha Patra. That is where our parent company is. And so Miss Becky, if y'all ever get to do a live stream or watch a live stream with Miss Becky, ask her about it, because she has been to our factory. She's actually seen where these meals are produced also. And she just said the program is immaculate. The way it's run is seamless. And in India in particular, a lot of these children that we're feeding through your purchase feeds would likely not even go to school, but they go to school because they know they're going to get a meal. And so it actually keeps them in school. So it goes even farther beyond. So our motto here at Shop LC is delivering joy. And we deliver joy to you through our prices, through jewelry that's so beautifully crafted, a design team that goes above and beyond to think of new and unique designs, sourcing gemstones that would be really difficult to find elsewhere. That's how we deliver joy to you. You deliver joy to these children with your purchase. And so it makes it really special. It's a spiral of joy. The joy is just rolling, rolling, rolling. And I love that. I think it's very special. And I hope that y'all will keep that in mind, because there's not very many places you can go where you don't have to do anything at all and there's a donation made or there's something provided for a child. And here at Shop LC, we don't ask anything of you other than to do what you'd already do, right? Shop. We all do it. If you're tuning in right now, you like to shop. Come on, who are we kidding? I love to shop. I went to that $3 thrift store again on Friday. We also had our employee sale, so I shopped a little bit. I was very within budget, though. Proud of myself. So, yeah, if you like to shop, you like to shop. But when you're shopping here, you're shopping and you're also doing some good. So
53 million plus.
53 million plus, you guys. 53 million and counting. Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, we got to update that on Cloudinary. We only have 48 on Cloudinary.
Yeah, that was like the last graphic I've seen is 48. We've gone up to 53 million meals. That is incredible, you guys. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. Okay, now we have another piece that is including the beaded necklace. Now again, we'll be using the Royston turquoise on the beads, and then the actual pendant will be done in your blue moon turquoise. This is going to be a longer pendant. Look at the size of that. That is huge. I'm going to measure it real quick. Try it on. So from bail to base, and the bail does include the blue moon, 3 inches, you guys. Look at that. Oh, yes, Ms. Perkins, great point. We do feed children here locally in Austin as well. So we feed children in India, also in Austin, Texas, where our studios are, as well as in the UK, where our sister company is. So we feed children in all of those different locations. 3 inches there on your blue moon turquoise. Cotton Candy and Friends, thank you so much. Thank you for your sweet comment and for tuning in with us today. It's really nice to see a new face on here. Thank you for your sweet comments. I appreciate that. I hope you just have a blessed week. Okay, so this beaded necklace actually has channels, or not channels, stations of turquoise. stations of sterling silver. Now you do have adjustability on this one. So this is going to go from 18 to 20 on the neckline. The first beaded necklace option was only at 20 inches. This is fully adjustable from 18 to 20. I will wear it at the 18 mark because I like to wear my jewelry a bit higher. I oftentimes wear higher necklines. Okay. Wow. Which one do we like first or better? The first option or the second option on the beaded? I mean, if you like elaborate things, you'll probably like the second one. If you like a little bit more simplified, you'll probably like option 1. This is really great though. I love this actually. Wow. Okay. So you have kind of this shield filled in with, you've got a cushion cut and then all these ovals of your Blue Moon Turquoise. You've got a drop down here with additional and then the bail. Now, like with the first one, this is going to be a opening bail. Trying. I don't want to break my nails. They're on their last leg, but I still got a couple of shows to do before. Okay, hold on. I'm going to take it off and take it off and do that because that one is nice and snug. Last thing I need to do is mess up my nails before my overnight tonight. Don't have time to fix them. I'm going to take a nap. Okay, so if you slip your pendant off, like we showed you last time, you will just have this adorable little casual beaded necklace. This one is different because it has those sterling silver stations. Gives you a little more bling bling, right? Okay, there you go. Cute. Cute. Ooh, I didn't do the closure. Pulling it right off the neckline. Sterling silver closure as well. It's a lobster claw. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm malfunctioning. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's your beaded necklace on its own. Very casual, very cute. Then if we wanted to add the pendant, I'll show you here how that works. It just opens like that, you see? That kind of loops open. Why can I not get it? I mean, it's good that it doesn't come off easy. There we go. Got it. Okay, so that just pops right into place. So then when you slip it back on, there we go. And then you are ready to razzle dazzle. Hello. That is glamorous, fun, big, bold, funky. Oh my goodness. I love this one, you guys. If you want to make a statement in Blue Moon Turquoise, this is the way you're going to do it. You've got your Royston. Again, they really flow seamlessly. You've got a little more of a turquoise color or like kind of the vibrant color on the Blue Moon and the Royston a little more teal, but they flow seamlessly. I almost wouldn't really, unless you knew, you might not even think there's a difference. You would just think turquoise and turquoise, right? So price point on this one, we're starting at $267.99. You're going to come to $201. Y'all, for again, it's like getting 3 in 1. You're getting the beaded necklace. You're getting the look of the beaded necklace with the pendant. You could put the pendant on a neck collar. I'll see how big that bail is. You could put the pendant on a sterling silver chain. Endless options for $201 and 5 budget pays. It means about $40 on your budget pay. $40.20 on your budget pay. That is going to be shop 13. Shop 13. This is by far the biggest and boldest piece that we have done in the show. You're getting the biggest piece with the shield, with the drop down, and then of course all of the additional color as you move up the neckline. We're looking at 60.32 carats between the two. Now, I got to point out the carat weight was actually larger on the other beaded necklace. That is coming into play in two reasons. One, that had just one large stone for your Blue Moon Turquoise. But also on this one, we have the sterling silver stations. So that is going to give you a little bit less of the Royston turquoise because of the sterling silver stations. So that will be shop 13. Getting that caught in my hair. Okay. Shop 13 for the biggest, boldest piece of the show, right at $200. Come on, y'all. What a deal.
Just in time for Miss Pat to ask that question.
Any more rings? Okay, yes. We will definitely have time to get to one more ring before we round out the show. Okay. So, remember I said earlier we had 2 oval rings, and I showed y'all the first one sat very high off the finger. This is your second option for an oval ring. This is going to be called the geometric. We have sizes 6 through 9. 10 is currently sold out. Y'all know the drill. Ring the bell if you want to purchase it, if we get your size back in stock. Now, we call it the geometric, but honestly, I see it as flowers. And I know that's up for interpretation, like all jewelry is, right? Someone might look at something and see something. It's almost like looking at clouds, right? You could see a shape and see something totally different than anyone else. So here this one is. Now you have your oval. That is going to be a 5.3 carat oval of your Blue Moon Turquoise. You have the etching. And since it's not going to focus so great, I want you to see, here it is from the side view. It really is very full and kind of like really wraps around the finger. Now on the sides, you're going to have 3 half flowers. That's what I see. Is kind of the flower, the bud of the flower with the petals. That's what I see as this. I think that's what they're calling geometric, but I see like a floral design. So the price point on this is $97.99. After your coupon code, we're coming to $73.50. You've got 5 budget payments, so you're at $14.70. Now I want to show you the 2 ovals together just in case you're looking for an oval today. So see, this is the one. See the difference? Like this one is the one that sat really high, the one with the deer. And then this is your floral. It's a bit lower, but it is kind of wider. Like it takes up more of a presence on the finger. So those are your 2 ovals. This final one we just have here is going to be shop 14. Shop 14 on that one. Okay, friends, we will be seeing you here. I will be seeing you here on the live stream Tuesday from 10 to 12. I will also be with you guys this morning. This morning, that sounds crazy, right? This morning already happened. Tomorrow morning, later, and I will be with you guys on TV in exactly 12 hours, 10 hours actually. So I will be with you on the overnight from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. with Sean Wilsey. So we'll see you guys soon. Have a blessed and wonderful Sunday. See you on Tuesday on the live or in a few hours on the overnight. Bye, friends.